Hello, my name is Danny and I'm diabetic. It's pretty wild, isn't it? I got diagnosed as being pre-diabetic about 2 years ago and have been watching my blood sugar pretty consistently ever since then. And I've, played around with eating right a little bit at a time, and sometimes I do better than others. But I've been able to keep my numbers pretty good by kind of adjusting things through exercise. And in this last few months, I've kind of gotten away from that. Until a few days ago, I started checking my blood sugar again after going probably 4 or 5 months without having it checked, and it wasn't what I wanted to see. So, anyway, as of today, I realized, and I finally admitted to myself, and I've come to accept the diagnosis mentally, that I am a diabetic. That I am a diabetic. That I am a diabetic. Now, that's not easy to say. And it shouldn't be that hard, but it's something I didn't want to admit. And, denial is one of the stages of grief, and I've been living in it for the last 2 years. So much to the point I wouldn't even take my metformin that the doctor prescribed for me so that I could further delay the diabetes. I had a lot of good excuses, I had a lot of good plans, but excuses and plans don't do much for you unless you implement them. So anyway, tonight I'm coming on YouTube and I'm coming clean. And I'm saying hello to my YouTube weight loss family and friends and saying I have to get serious. It's at this point where my life gets progressively worse, or I manage it and things don't decrease as fast as they could. Or I do well and actually do some reversing of what I've done already. That's my hope and that's my dream. We'll see if that comes to pass or not. Again, my name is Danny. I'm a diabetic, but that doesn't mean I have to stay a diabetic. It doesn't mean I have to stay anything. It is what I am today. Will I get rid of it? It's unlikely. Most people don't. Can I manage my health a lot better? You bet. And that's my plan. So, if you'll bear with me, I'm going to try to document, for real, my weight loss and my health journey. And my goal is to lose some weight. My goal is to eat healthier. My goal is to be healthier. And I'm tempted to say I can't do it without you, but you know what? This is just a video camera. These are just people who don't know me. Not really. People are interested. There's that voyeuristic aspect of YouTube peering into each other's lives. But I've got family and I've got friends, and they care about me and they encourage me to do better. And I don't always do it. But here we are today. Me, myself, having to admit the fact that I have not taken care of my health and I have diabetes. Yeah, I do. And whose fault is it? I'm not going to blame McDonald's or Domino's Pizza or my wife for cooking such good food. I'm going to be honest and blame myself. Is it genetics? Yeah, some of it. Both my parents have diabetes. That doesn't mean they gave it to me. I'm diabetic because of the choices I made. And so even though YouTube is a great place of support, and I really appreciate it when it happens, and I'm hoping to get some now, I can't depend on that to make me happy or to give me motivation. I have to look at my children and my wife and let them be my motivation. I have to look in the mirror and realize that I'm not just a guy. I'm a dad and I'm a husband. I'm a chaplain and I'm a friend, and there's people counting on me. I need to be real. Stop giving myself excuses to sabotage. Will I be successful? Who knows? But I'm definitely going to make an effort. Now, thank you for paying attention to my videos. I thank you for checking in. And just know that I'm going to be really honest. And I'm going to tell the truth, and I'm going to speak my mind. And when I blow it, I'm going to say so. But whenever I need help, I hope you're there. But of all, I need help from the man upstairs. He's the one who really gives our help. The Bible says I can do all things through Christ who gives me strength. That's where my help comes from. The Bible talks about the Lord as a strong tower that we can run to, and we can be safe there. That's what I'm doing. I've decided that one and for all, I'm going to let God help me. I can't do it on my own. You can't help me. You can support me, you can cheerlead me. But you can't change me. I can't change me, but God can. And there's reasons I've allowed myself to get this way, and I'm going to look into that, and I'm going to let Him help me with that. But in the meantime, I know that as I have victory after victory, and I believe I will, I'm going to give God the credit, because He's the one that's going to give me the strength. I was thinking the other day, it doesn't do me any good to claim to have faith in God, yet I can't let God help me overcome this obstacle. If God can't help me through this, then what good is He? Well, the truth is, He can do all things, and I can do all things through Him. So, my witness is this: when I succeed, it'll be because of His help. Not because of my effort, but because of His ability that He gave me. I appreciate you for watching this. I appreciate you for keeping tabs on me. And again, my name's Danny, and I'm a diabetic. And I'm going to start living my life like I know that's true, and start taking care of myself. Thanks. You know, today is the 20th anniversary of the day I met my wife. February 24th, 1990. I was 17 and she was 14. I just want to say I love her. She's important to me. And I could have been lots better as a husband, but she sure is a good wife, I'll tell you that much. Anyway, I want to make sure everybody knew about that, and I'm thinking about those things. So today is kind of a end of a certain part of my life and a new beginning to the next part of my life. So anyway, just wanted to say that on this day, 20 years after I met my wife, I really have a sense of the page turning and my life changing and my excuses stopping. And I have to give a lot of that credit to her also as well. So anyway, that's all. I wanted to add that to this, and we'll go from there, and I'll see you soon. Expect more videos in the near future as I learn to speak clearly and plainly and honestly and be me in the best way that I know how. Alright, thanks again. Bye.